You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Now, the unbeaten streak of 6ix9ine is in jeopardy because recently he was just robbed, kidnapped, almost duct taped. He was forced to give up all his jewelry. He had to jump out of a moving car. He basically had to hit the dash like he was TK. And shit, I know he did a skit on Instagram saying he was fast as fuck, but clearly he's really fast in real life because he got away from niggas who had him at gunpoint. Now, glad that he's alive and everything, okay? Gave up about $1 million worth of jewelry, but when the news broke, you know what I mean? Like, he trolls a lot on Instagram, so a lot of people was left wondering, is this really true? Now, again, I, even knowing that he trolls a lot, knowing the possibility it could be true, I treat it very seriously, obviously trying to contact him, make sure he's straight, of course, reported it, and even when I talked to him off the record, he was like, yo, Ak, this shit is real, okay? Now, who knows? You never know, whatever, because he did have a video that came out, and people are saying, what a coincidence, what a timing. Why would you now get all of this when your video's coming out? But I did stop to think to say, every time when he does something and you could say it's for publicity, let's say the Chicago thing was for publicity, right? He was the one taking a quote-unquote W. In this situation, it's hard to spin the shit into any type of W. Seems like an L. Now, the only W he would get is that he's still alive, but they took your chain, they robbed you, they beat you up, they kidnapped you, nigga, they basically did everything you claim niggas will never be able to do to you, okay? And by the way, you had to admit it because you went to the hospital and the police were called. Now, police are saying, hey, they're actually believing that this is not a hoax, it's not a publicity stunt, and they're treated very serious. You know why? Because surveillance footage from down the street from 6ix9ine's crib actually validates what he told him. Basically, armed niggas had him in a vehicle, brought him to the crib, and forced him to get somebody to bring out jewelry. Okay, so they're saying that they could corroborate the story that was being told via surveillance footage, and basically saying it doesn't seem like he was lying, which means this wasn't a promo move, okay? So the cops are handling this case like it's legit. Again, we spoke to 6ix9ine on my last video. You guys could watch that. He said it was a inside job. And clearly, if the cops are saying, yes, some shit did happen, we saw it on surveillance footage, it's very sad that that happened. But again, it's definitely a wake-up call for him. Hopefully he takes the right hints. Hopefully he takes heed, watches his circle. And also, you know what I mean, for everyone who says, you know what, we can't feel bad for you because of all the shit that you kind of encourage, he has to realize he's not going to gain sympathy from nobody but his fans, okay? And that's just the matter of fact, all right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it gets figured out because cops said they can't identify any of the guys who supposedly had him at gunpoint because it was too far away, but they could just verify that what he said about the vehicle pulling up and stuff getting brought out is true. I'll get to the bottom of it, or the cops will get to the bottom of it, okay? Get the comment, make sure you guys like them, subscribe to Akademiks. I'm up.